So first, let me talk about functionality. Both of these are pretty much functionally exactly the same. They both have the same 5 to 7 hour battery life, both have the same screen size, both have the same OS and app support with OS 2.0, the same watch faces. You're not looking at a quad-core processor here versus a dual-core here. The internals are exactly the same, so you're not getting crazy new features with the Pebble Steel. They both have the same 5 automated teller machines of water resistance, waterproofness. No, I know that doesn't stand for that, but they have the same water resistance level, so you're good with either. What it really comes down to is design. The design of the Steel is a bit more industrial, some would say a bit more professional, more grown up, as opposed to the more casual, playful, whimsical look of the original Pebble. That being said, the original Pebble does come in way more colors. There are 5 different options you can get, including black, red, white, and I wish I could just pull in orange and pull in gray, but this is our Pebble collection. You can imagine if these were orange or gray, what that would look like. So you get way more color options here as well. Pebble Steel though does have some color options of its own. You can get it in brushed stainless like we have right here. There's also a black matte option available. Whichever one you get, they're also going to come with black bands. You can choose if you want the black leather or if you like the sort of metal look of the Pebble Steel. I figure it's called Steel. I like the Steel look, but there's no accounting for taste. So whatever you want, you've got the option for. So let's talk about intangibles, because these watches, again, functionally pretty similar. So the original Pebble is just $150. You can pick whatever color you want. So a bit more of the impulse buy type price range. The watch bands are standard, and you can pick whatever watch band you want. Go to a store and you can find. You don't have to worry about what ships with it if you don't like the way it looks. You can put a white band on a black watch or a black band on a white watch. You can go crazy if you want to, because it's a standard size, so no problem there at all. On the Steel front, it's an extra $100. $250 is not a cheap proposition when it comes to a smartwatch, especially sort of an unproven platform. Pebble started as a startup. They've certainly proven they're going to be successful. But whether or not you want to spend $250 on a smartwatch, that's really going to come down to your own income or disposable income, I should say. It does have some improvements though. First, it's got an improved magnetic charger. This is one of my knocks on the original Pebble. When I tried to charge it, you really had to make sure you didn't move it at all or the charge would fall right off. This one though, it snaps right on, and you can hold the whole watch by it. If you go to the original Pebble and you use the original charger, both magnetic, they're not interchangeable though, so you have to sort of use the charger that came with your watch. You put it on there and try and pick it up, it falls right off. It falls off very, very easily. It did not make a very strong connection. So if that's a reason to want to get the Steel, you've got that option as well. Also, when you've got it plugged in on the Steel, you've got a hidden LED indicator right down there in the bottom left-hand corner, so you know when charging. It's an RGB indicator, which is kind of a nice feature to have. You can't see it when it's not illuminated. You've got marine grade stainless steel on the case and the watch band. You've got steel buttons here as well. There really isn't much of a gap between them. They feel really nice. If you look at the buttons on the original Pebble, they're plastic and they're spaced between them. I found the ones in the Steel actually easier to use. You also have Gorilla Glass 2 on here, so if you drop it, if you scratch it, not going to have to worry too much about it. It's not going to scratch at all if you put it in your pocket for some reason. If you put your watch in your pocket, you are not going to worry about the little nicks and dings that you might get on your original Pebble. But it's not without its problems. I do not like that Pebble branding right there on the watch. You don't have that on the original Pebble. I wish I didn't have to advertise for the product that I just bought. Another issue that I've had with this particular Pebble Steel is actually at the border around the watch. If you see where the metal meets the screen, there's a bit of a lip on the top and bottom there, and it's a sharp lip. So if you drag your finger over it or drag your finger up, you're going to catch your nail or catch your cuticle. It happened to me. It actually is very, very sharp. So if you think this might be a touchscreen, you drag your finger over it a lot, even though it's not going to be a touchscreen, be aware that there definitely is a bit of an edge there. Maybe it's just something that we saw with the first batch of Pebble Steels that might get fixed, but ours definitely has that right there. Also, I don't like that it uses proprietary bands, no more standard watch band size. Although to Pebble's credit, they did release a 3D rendering of the watch, so third parties can make separate bands for it, but we don't have any of those on the market yet. Presumably, they will come soon. So which one should you buy? For me, if I was looking to pick up a Pebble, and I really like the Pebble smartwatches, I think I would pick up a Pebble Steel. An extra $100 for me is worth it. I could wear the watch in more business settings and not feel a little self-conscious of what's on my wrist. But it's really just pure aesthetics when it comes down to this point. Functionality-wise, they're both exactly the same. I like the black watch. I think it's a little bit more understated here. So it would come down to me between the black Pebble and the matte black Pebble Steel, which we don't have in the office. So the decision here is really personal preference. You want a playful watch, you want a watch that looks more professional. I prefer the more professional, significant feel of the Pebble Steel, but you guys might disagree. I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on what you think about the two watches, which one did you pick up, what do you think about the new Pebble platform. Of course, we'll have a full review for you of the Pebble Steel coming very, very soon. Until then, I'm John Redger from TechnoBuff. Hope you enjoyed. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching that video. If you want to see more of the latest and greatest tech news, you can subscribe to our main Techno Buffalo channel by clicking the button right down below in my pants region, or click on the buttons to your right to see more videos.